Hello everyone, welcome back to Fury Time channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. A grand boxing evening has ended in Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, during which Tyson Fury won a controversial victory over the former champion of the Absolute Fighting Championship, Fransis Ngannou, and undeservedly took the special belt of the WBC. Ngannou has long dreamed of the opportunity to fight according to the rules of a professional boxing, and has repeatedly turned to Fury for this, urging him to find out who is the most dangerous person on the planet. However, for a long time, the Franco-Cameroonian fighter was shackled by a contract with the UFC. In January, Francis became a free agent and later signed a contract with PFL and agreed to fight with Tyson Fury. For Francis Ngannou, it was his boxing debut, and he immediately received not only a status, but also an extremely dangerous opponent. Fury had his last fight in December last year and won by technical knockout over Derek Chisora. Despite the fact that Ngannou is not included in the ratings, the result of the fight will be taken into account in the record of both fighters. However, of course, the vast majority of experts and fans were absolutely confident in Fury's crushing victory. The only question was in which round it would happen. Fury went on the attack with a right punch in the first second and then moved on a calmer course of the fight. Ngannou periodically invested in heavy blows, but already in the first minute it was clear how much faster the Briton was both on his hands and on his feet. It is worth nothing that Francis tried to work in a disciplined manner, didn't forget to raise his hands, but at the end of the first round he missed a quick 2 from the champion. Ngannou looked good, worked well enough both in clinches and at the distance, but occasionally flirted and missed. Fury was in no hurry and circled around the opponent, exhausting him. In the third round, Ngannou scored several good hits in the first minute. Tyson calmly took the blows and did not change tactics at all. He worked from a distance, marked punches and sometimes tied an opponent in a clinch. As a result, the Gypsy King finished playing and went to the canvas. The knockdown, albeit light, spurred both fighters, but almost immediately the gong sounded, and Fury even praised the opponent for local success. Ngannou was charged with confidence and seemed to have found a comfortable rhythm for himself. Tyson began to actively use clinches. The Gypsy King was clearly no longer up to dancing and flirting with his opponent. In the 5th and 6th rounds, Tyson slightly dried up the fight and worked more on movement, with the expectations that the ex-UFC champion would start to run out of steam. In general, the tactics worked because Ngannou began to slow down slowly and fall behind his own punches, while Fury continued to spring. Nurbi was in no hurry. Despite this, the beginning of the 8th round remained for Ngannou, who delivered a couple of good blows and managed to discharge himself with good series several times. Tyson answered, but much less emphatically and dangerously. The 9th round turned out to be quite passive, as Fury rarely attacked, shooting jabs and moved around the perimeter of the ring, and Ngannou was currently tired. In the final 3 minutes, the picture practically did not change. Francis didn't have the strength to attack and Tyson did not swing to really turn on. It was definitely one of the worst fights of Fury's career. He did not show any great desire and bet on winning on points in the spirit of "I will do it exactly as much as I have enough to win." In the end, Tyson won, but only by a split decision. Ngannou was pleasantly surprised by both skills and physical fitness. Even despite the defeat, he can definitely record this fight as his asset, and the Gypsy King needs to think about whether he is ready to fight for the title of Absolute World Champion. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.